Hey, welcome to Northumberland Zoo on YouTube. My name is Maxine and I work here. Now, last week you guys enjoyed the video of the beginning of us making the naked mole rat enclosure, and today we're gonna finish the enclosure off and welcome these new amazing beasties to our zoo. So we're gonna pick up right where we left off, which is when we started designing the fascia for the on-show exhibit. Looks good. You wouldn't want it to be any bigger, would you?
Yeah, I mean, you can see the lid, but
yeah,
I can't really do anything about that. That looks cool. Should we say that that is a whole one?
yeah.
Done.
This is the most technical part of the arts and crafts project of the naked mole rat exhibit. So this is the front fascia for the on-show, and obviously we've made that nice little complex, well, Lucy's made that nice little complex box setup that's through the window there. So what we want to try and do is create a fascia on the front out of mock rock. So what we're doing is just making a template on the front with a bit of paper, trying to figure out where the holes need to be for the viewing windows, because we want to be able to view box, bit of tube, box, tube, and then at the end there is the toilet, and then we've got a couple of empty boxes here at the top there for putting a little bit of signage in. So it's not the most exciting method in the world, but it works and it doesn't cost loads of money and it saves time. So we'll see what the board turns out like.
Someone's dying to come and help.
So how's the mock rocking going?
Good. I mean, we've done a lot. We've slapped it all on. We're just trying to get it to stick around the peepholes, which is the hardest bit. And then we're just starting to texture it to make it look like it's underground. We've got some roots, they're little bits of branch, but roots and rocks and things that we're going to stick in as we go. But just to make sure that they stay in really well, we think we might imprint them, take them out, and then stick them in at the end.
And how do you achieve like that underground texture then?
Just using a brush that's been used for mock rocking previously, so it starts to build up like concrete dried onto it in the little lumps and bumps, so it creates all these nice little divots that look quite natural.
Wow, hey, that looks cool. Are you happy with it?
Yeah, I think it looks really good. We were toying with the idea of whether the sticks, we like stick them in using the concrete, or whether we just imprint them in and then we'll glue them in after. That one's quite well in with the concrete, but some of the small ones, just, you know, with visitors wear and tear, I think we're going to glue them in.
Now that the fascia is done and all of the tanks and everything are in place, we are ready to actually receive our naked mole rats. And we're actually getting a colony from Chester Zoo. And Kim and Ross went down there to have a little look and learn a little bit more about them and bring us our very first colony back.
I don't know what I'm doing now. So that's her there.
Wow.
Hi guys!
Hey Kim.
Oh, look at me.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
How many were in the last level?
7.
Oh, that's not too massive.
So should be more this time, he said. It's quite fun actually.
Shut the door.
Hello. There you go. Take that with you. This is the queen.
How can you tell that she's a queen?
Well, she's very heavily pregnant, but they said that most of the time it's the female that's the largest, but that's not always the case. So it's just like a rough idea. So then you have to apparently pick her up and then support her under there.
So she doesn't break her back.
There we go.
Might as well put all of this in. I think they'll be happy if they have all. They've arrived with some of their scent from Chester Zoo, so we're going to give them their scent so that they feel comfortable and they feel like home, basically. Well, it's really nice to see mole rats again, because they are a really cool species, and we've obviously spent quite a while creating this setup, so it's really nice to actually have the animals in it.
scary bit now is they're going to test it, so we'll see.
When you say test, what is it that they're going to do?
Well, this one we've gone for a themed, like a mock rock style. I've actually only ever managed mole rats in all perspex, so I'm just really hoping that they're well behaved and they don't chew the concrete. If they chew the concrete, that could be a bit of a problem, but we just need to give them loads of stuff to chew.
They're really active, way more active than you even realise until you work with them. They're always doing something, unless they're sleeping in the nest together, which is really sweet. This box here is where they have the nest, so it looks a lot different. You'll see it's got a lot of bedding. If the visitors are looking from the outside, if they look through the tubing, they'll see the nest, but you don't generally see the animals because they're all just curled up together in that nest. I'm just gonna take the latrine off, which is just where they defecate and urinate. We do have this little slide here. It's actually got mock rock on one side, and the reason it looks like that is just so that when the public look through, they're not seeing a room, because the tubes here are clear. So if they look through the glass, they'll just see right into the room. So we've got 6 boxes which are for nesting and foraging, and then this 7th box is the latrine. So this is for them to go to the bathroom in. It's easy to kind of get them to go in that one area just by moving the feces when they first move in. So if they did defecate anywhere, we would sweep it up and we would put it into this box. We spot clean, we take out any food that's a bit gross, and we take out like any soiled substrate, but we would never take out all of it all in one go. We very rarely have to scrub out the boxes and wash out the boxes. Even with the latrine, we tend just to wipe it out. But if we do have to give it a little clean, what we would do is just block up the tubing. As you can see, I've done that here with just a bit of toilet roll. So they just rip it up and they make like a nice nest out of it. So it keeps them busy for a minute while I'm trying to take the box off. So all of these boxes are attached with just a clear pipe. It all comes apart. It makes it really easy if we have to do anything. And then I just wiggle it. And you can see the box just comes off. And then I can take it out, I can give it a good clean if I need to. The lid's just open from the top, you can give it a little wash out. That's how it's all put together really.
And just really quickly, if you were going to wash the box, what would you wash the box with?
Just water. I wouldn't put any chemicals, any detergent, anything like that in there. Again, it's to stop removing their scents. When they've defecated or urinated, they'll actually rub that all over them, and then they come out of the tunnel. So they'll deliberately mark the different nest sites and the different housing areas with their scent. So because they can't see, they're blind, they use their scent to find their way. So they've had their veg today. They can have raw potato, which not a lot of animals can, a mixture of starchy veg and stuff like that. So we chucked that in this morning. And then they also, twice a week, get this porridge, and it's just mixed half and half with water. It's almost like a dough consistency. I'm gonna pop that into one of their forage boxes. So inside the box there is a bit of just really soft bedding. So they do have, they're naked, they don't have any hair or anything like that protecting them. It's just skin. So we use the soft bedding just so they don't end up with any scratches or anything like that on there. These guys don't drink water because they live so far underground in the wild. But yeah, it is just soaking their fruit and veg, and they'll naturally get it from there. I really like them. I just find them really fascinating.
So there we go. The new colony of naked mole rats are settling in really nicely. The colony is actually on show now, so you can come to the zoo and see them. Next week, we're going to do a video just all about facts about naked mole rats, so you can actually learn more about the species and less about the husbandry, because I think we've covered that pretty well in this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't done already, please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the Northumberland Zoo YouTube channel, and we shall see you next time.